The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the Puzzle General community.
Alright, welcome everyone to Puzzle General's Happy Hour. I'm tonight's host, Dark Aries, and for those new here, well, especially since this is some new content, every month the Puzzle General Discord will be hosting a happy hour on a game voted by the community. This month it happens to be Crystal Crisis. Now, what is a happy hour, you might ask? A happy hour is when just people in the community just happen to play the game at the same time. So if you want to have some friendlies or some ranked matches or whatnot, or even just play the game single player but talk to each other at the same time, that's all what it's for there. So at any point, if anybody wants to play a friendly match or anything like that, or join in, if you're also streaming, we'll happily put your stream on the view here as well, so that way everyone can see what's going on in all viewports. For now, let's start off with a quick arcade match here. Just so people new to the game actually know what this game is about. Oh, I almost lined up those two logos together on the layout. So close. So, what is Crystal Crisis? If you've ever played a game called Puzzle Fighter, it's very similar in nature, but it has a few new twists of itself. You can pick a lot of characters here. They each have their own pros and cons. I will let you know right now, as far as I understand, Elise is the best, but we'll get to that later. So they all have their own bursts, and what are bursts? Well, they're like special moves that you can do either offensively or defensively. So let's take a look at, let's say, Helen. Her offensive one is shuffle opponent's grid and destroy all the opponent's spark crystals. The defensive one is to reduce the incoming amount of countdown crystals. So everyone has their own special moves here. We'll just pick the zombie one for now, just to kind of show off how this game works. And then we'll go into some friendly casual matches, just to start off the night. And for those of you wondering, this is played on the Nintendo Switch, but it is also available for PS4 and on the Steam front store. So you can play it on PC, and I do believe all the consoles have cross-platform.
Ready? Fight!
Alright, so you have, as you can see right there, oh, can I pause for a second? No, I can't. That's fine. There's graphics underneath. You can actually enable that by hitting the minus button. There we go. So basically, whenever you do an attack, that is the pattern of garbage that you will send to the opponent. So let's actually start something up here. The easiest way to play is to look at the bottom left corner and see what color it is. So in that case, it's red. And these might not be the colors you play with because I have a custom color palette chosen since I'm colorblind. So let's just kind of play off here. Oh, and that's the garbage right there. You'll see that red is sent first. So this is actually going to work in our favor. So what we want to do here... Oh, that was a gem, by the way. Gems, when they hit the same color, will cause all the colors that are attached to each other to disappear. So we know that red drops in the bottom left-hand corner. So we're just going to start putting the red pieces there in the corner. You can see that if you put 4 of them together in a square, they will attach, and that's how they continue to attach. And that's how you do it. So, in essence, the easiest way to play this game is to just kind of look at what your opponent will send and kind of just build around that corner. That's the friendly strat. So that gem right there, it will actually crash all the same color. So if we put on the yellow, you'll see that even though the yellows were not connected, they will all disappear. So let's actually start playing a little bit for real here. So by default, the game actually has this really odd 3D perspective that personally I'm not a fan of. It makes it really weird to kind of see things, and most people who are used to Puzzle Fighter will find it very off-putting. So that's one of the things I turn off. And most, honestly, if you're gonna try to get competitive in this game, or even just to get more serious at the game, you're probably better off. Now, just gonna shimmy so I can see my TV better here. Alright. One of the things that you probably want to do is to keep your spawn column empty. So see how every single piece will spawn in this column? You're going to want to keep that as low as possible, just on the off chance that you end up with a lot of garbage sent your way. That way you can still maneuver and still survive. Alright, so we're pretty... we're going to use our defensive. That's an antidote. And we're actually going to start matching things a little bit more serious here. Use another antidote here. Let's trash all of those. See, that's the kind of reason you want to keep your spawn column alive, because every X amount of pieces, in Puzzle Fighter I think it was every 25, you end up with that crash gem, and that can be a lifesaver. So let's kind of get the ball rolling here right now. See if I can take everything I mentioned and put it into practice. Now, the fact that it is only one color there kind of does put a damper onto the strategy. In Puzzle Fighter, it was a lot... the spawn patterns were a lot easier to use this method on, but as a beginner strategy, it still works and you will still have a decent amount of success with this strategy. One of the things we can do here is do that. Alright. I'm gonna crash all of those. Actually, let's use our offensive right here. Viral Outbreak. That should cause a gem. Yeah, see that green one right there? And it's actually going to spread like the plague over the enemy's pieces there. Enemy's playfield. So unless they get rid of it, it's just going to continue to spread. Okay. And that is the short intro to the game, if you're wondering. Let's go ahead and do some casual matches.
Ready? Fight!
Honestly, I was not expecting to wait this long for a match game. When Puzzle Fighter Mobile was out, you had a match almost instantly. And those, I believe, were actually live. Or at least the Versus was live. Alright, see if that'll be any quicker. Who would be awake at this hour? That's okay. If we don't get a match, we're just gonna have some fun with the other modes in the game. Right, will probably be the quickest. This is taking too long and I'm impatient, so let's do arcade. Grandmaster level.
The power of the red crystal
Let's
cannot
see.
be contained.
By the way, the narrator is voiced by the guy who does Optimus Prime, Frank Welker, I believe his name is. Something like that. I'm gonna use Elise because she's the most broken. Yeah, that's what's on the screen there right now. Split crystals on the edge of the grid for unique strategies. That is something that's new to this game.
Ready, fight.
Essentially lets you wrap around the screen like that. But as you can see, this our beginner strategy will work a lot better on this stage due to the fact that there's doubles there, so we can just continue to kind of send things that way. They really bumped up the difficulty of Grandmaster now, didn't they? Do a curse. And there is a bit of a cooldown. But I can sap his thing and make sure he never does something to me. Oh. Awful.
Ready,
Well,
fight.
let's do this again. Make sure I take away his thing so he can't use it. No, that was actually the... Forgot the offensive is the you can't rotate, and the defensive is you take away their super. Now, having this skill is actually pretty useful if you haven't didn't notice what it does, it actually drops an extra crash crystal, which can be very powerful. And take away some of his super right there, because he has a good build going on. And it would be a shame if he actually got to use it. There we go, that's more like it.
Ready, fight!
Wasn't too much of a super right there. I don't like it. And what's crazy is when you play Grandmaster, Elise is actually the final boss. So when you have somebody who's constantly taking away your super meter, and also then blocks your ability to rotate, it is awful. Like, without a doubt. Take away his ability to rotate right there. And we can crash the blues. A lot of yellow gone right there. Fortunately, did not get to steal his crash in time. But we'll do a bit of offensive here right now. Yeah, the crazy part is that she gets 3, instead of 1 big meter, it's 3 smaller ones, which is really annoying. And that is why, at least on release, Elise is the strongest character. Reminder, and if anybody is up for some friendlies, just let me know.
Ready, fight!
Alright, so this is actually an interesting character. He will spin your playfield like slots on his offensive. And I believe his I can't even remember his defensive right now. That's how bad I am. Crystal Cure, there it is. It throws on, honestly, we can just look into it. Slowly spreads across the grid to convert normal crystals to the chosen color. Yeah, you get to it's like the zombie one, except instead of being detrimental, it's actually useful. Alright. Oh, that might be bad. Gotta keep the spawn column open. Crash the red is a better choice. This might actually be useful if it mixes up all the blues to touch. There we go, it's a little bit better. Now the nice part is I can still wrap around. Nice. Try to keep things out of the spot. Ooh. Really don't know how that helps in this situation. I hit it instinctively. I'm a goner. I clearly can't explain and play at the same time at this level. Alright.
Fight!
Another thing that you should try to do is if you can do a first shot, I recommend doing it. What I mean by that is when you get the first garbage that you can send via crash gem, you should just do it if you can, because you get a bonus for it. Yeah, I gotta steal those away. I keep forgetting what her actual super is, and therefore I don't use it. Oh boy. That wasn't a full. There we go. That is more like it.
Ready, fight!
I'm gonna cut that off there. That was the worst time to put that red there. Just saying. But we're gonna crash the blues. I keep flipping because both of her skill sets are actually offensive, and I just suck at remembering which one's which button's which. I mean. I keep meaning to drain his super meter, but it's not happening. That's what I would like to do. Thank you. Perfect. Now I'm actually doing what I want to do. And that's gonna hurt a lot. A lot. Like, holy heck. There we go. Look at that. And that is why Elise sucks to play against. Just took away that whole meter. Because I wanted to. I'm pretty sure he's dead. But we're gonna make sure of it. There we go.
You win. Ready, fight!
I'm gonna wrap my brain around what I wanted to do there for a second. I'm also being way too generous with my crash jump at the moment. I should be saving those. Use them on the reds. Oh. I just wanted to keep those blues connected. We will still be able to. Oh boy. Not that that's gonna save me. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Yep. What fun.
Ready? Fight!
So, kind of started late. With Grandmaster, you do not get any sort of relaxing. You can sum up, that's fine. I don't know why I was sending stuff like that. It's pretty pointless. You gotta watch that meter. Gotta watch the meter. Take away that. That would be a good one right there. Oh. Just using that, eh? Might be fun. There we go. Come back with this garbage. Don't want her being able to rotate. Oh, I'm dead. Oh boy.
You lose.
No, let's see if there's any games happening right now that we can join in. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We just have to play for a little bit.
Which hero dares to
I'm
stare
actually
into the
gonna
eyes
play
of the
as Abin because I want that I screwed up button be available. Guaranteed they play Elise though. Although Elise doesn't seem that strong playing her. So I know that they were supposed to nerf her and kind of rebalance the character, so it's entirely possible they did. That or I just really suck with her. Could be one or the other. Solitaire. Where's that?
Ready? Fight.
Oh, that's their name. Okay. Oh, I'm actually not ranked. I've never played yet, so this poor person might, or poor me, I don't know. This could go either way. But considering they're not dropping as quick as I expected them to, there's some hard latency happening. They are really going on the defensive right now. I commend them. Yeah, the point differential is just insane. They got some good build-ups going on though, if you take a look. They grasp the concept. Oh, that's gonna hurt a bit. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but the one thing that also happens is the game speeds up as well to kind of keep the ball moving. I could have just kept that one going. And we're gonna actually crash the booze. Keep this chain of reds going. They got a good field, like look at that, they got a lot. Oh, they're actually going on the offensive. Nice. Not enough. They're trying though.
Ready? Fight.
They're going straight on the offensive right now. Okay. Oh, I think they hit the wrong button. Oops. That's gotta suck. Not going there a bit. Oh, yeah, that hurts. Didn't even... Okay, that annoys me. I used my whole... Actually, I just won.
You
Okay.
win.
That was good, though. Good game, Solitaire. Good game. Match over. I don't understand. Character select and rematch. What does character select do? Do I play them again?
The power of the red crystal cannot be
I
contained.
guess so. Yeah, we'll stick with Aben. I like Aben. Abon. Aban. Unsure how you're supposed to pronounce that. All these characters are based off of franchises that Nicholas, or Nicalis, whatever the pronunciation is, got the rights to. That's why there's like, there's Astro Boy, which I don't think I've unlocked yet. Maybe I have. Binding of Isaac. Quote from, Cave Story and the likes. And it's the same opponent. Nice.
Ready? Fight!
I will say it is very different to play this game online than playing it locally, because I'm pretty sure it's like every single drop it's checking to make sure it's legal in the netcode, so it's just very... I feel the best way to play this game would be just locally with a friend or at a tournament or something. There we go. Ooh, yeah, that hurts. I'm sorry. Wow, I heard that sound effect before it even started. That is really odd. We'll save this for now. The one thing about this game is if you don't use your super, it actually expires. So before this expires, we're actually just gonna mess up the field a little bit. Yeah. And that's a pain, because you can completely destroy anything that they were working on at that moment. There, the defensive. No, you got. Yes, right there. Perfect. Keep your spawn column open. This Solitaire guy definitely knows what he's doing from a gameplay perspective. Potentially they're not fast enough. That or they don't understand my drop pattern as well, and that can be very harmful. Yeah, they don't... I don't know. Yeah, nothing that they're placing actually helps if I send them garbage with a drop pattern, so they might just not know about it. I don't know, like I said, you have to hit minus for this thing to show up, but even then, on the... It showed the drop pattern when the match started, so... Hard to say. There we go. Offensive, oh boy. I like it. Good stuff. I might not survive this. Oh, that's a mistake. Should have gone on the offense. I would have been dead. And see, that's why you keep the spawn column alive. Only because I kept that column alive was I able to actually survive. And now it's going to be really annoying for the solitaire guy. Yep. I kind of know what I'm doing. I kind of know what I'm doing. Oh, so rematch probably means like find a new opponent. And character select is like they just want to keep playing. I'm happy for. Solitaire guy's good stuff. I like him.
The power of the red crystal cannot be contained.
Ah, see, I had the chat closed. Yeah, it's some good games. If you know what, I'm actually gonna... I've never played as Hunter, so let's play as Hunter. Oh, rematch just means same opponent. Man, this menu is weird. Also, this is the first time I've ever actually played against somebody in this game. I probably should have played on launch when there were more people active. It is kind of weird how this game probably doesn't have the audience that Nicholas intended for. Because Puzzle Fighter Mobile was like huge. And this is essentially like new Puzzle Fighter. And it is not getting off the ground. Okay, I don't even know what this guy does. Okay, so we're gonna find out. I unlocked Hunter only today, so we're gonna figure it out. One of the also strategies to use, you'll notice it in Puyo and Puzzle Fighter, but I think it works better in Puzzle Fighter. Something called frog stacking. So I believe in Puyo there is a frog that you go up against, and their AI is literally just to stack continuously, and then just things kind of fall into place, is what happens. We'll do it on the blues. that chain going on there. Let's figure out what this thing does since there's 3 stacks. Oh. Okay. I kinda actually helped you right there. I did not realize what that does. Just got rid of my thing. You know what? That's the last time I help somebody. What am I talking about? I'm Canadian. I'm definitely gonna help somebody. In my nature. I really like that whip animation. That is some good stuff. I'm not a fan of his offensive thing, so I probably won't continue playing as this guy. Oh. Oh, this might hurt. Okay. Ooh. Oh boy. What's my defensive thing? I don't even need it. Okay.
Ready? Fight!
I hate that it still used my meter even though I didn't actually get to use it. That is crap. We'll figure out what my defensive thing is in a moment. Solitaire's got me on the ropes. Okay, I think that's a good cutoff point. Ooh, what is this? What does it do? Gave me some garbage? Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Unfortunately. I'll crash those. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. I'm liking it. Yeah, I don't know if I said it already, because my brain's going a million miles a second, but this game does not have anti-aliasing, it looks like. Because I'm playing on my 42-inch TV right now, and yeah, there's some nice jaggies going on in the models. It's sharp, but I don't know. Just a thought. Alright, let's see who else is there to play. Looks like Solitaire is done for the day. Or at least for now. That was a good game. Good game. I enjoyed it. Definitely a lot better at building the actual shapes than me, looking at the fields. Ah, best of 5. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. You'd think it would be written down somewhere. Well, we can play more rounds. Like, that's a thing. Can't I do this in, because, versus front, we can do that. Game speed, number of rounds. Sure. Right, you need to add me as a friend. I have stretching right now. There. That's my friend code. And then you can add me and then we can do more rounds. Because that's what this is all about. You guys can probably put the music a little bit louder. Kind of low. There we go. Just bring it up by 5 dB. There we go. See? Friend request received. Boom. Become friends. Look at that. Alright. You should be able to join my lobby now. Boom. It really annoys me that I added the logo onto the layout
The power
and
of
it's
the
just
red crystal
not aligned
cannot
to the
be
game.
contained.
Okay, so we played as Abin, we played as Hunter. Let's play as... I haven't played as Isaac yet. Play as Isaac. I don't know what his things do. Oh, is that what they call them? A cluster? I should start using that terminology. Oh, look at Isaac. He's so cute. Oh, dude, he took on the Johnny
Ready?
Turbo.
Fight.
Which... I'm pretty sure Johnny Turbo is from, like, the PC engine from, like, NEC, isn't he? Unless he had really cheap licensing agreements. Alright. I'm gonna keep that there, and we're gonna keep that in mind, so that way when we pop the blues... The yellows, actually the yellows are probably gonna pop by themselves anyways. There we go. Whoa! No idea what just happened there. Just like insta dropped.
What's up? Time out.
This is offensive again. Well, that was weird. It's just like stomp a hole? I don't... Okay, that's fine. I don't have to understand it. I wonder what Isaac's defensive move is then.
You want some of this JT? Time out. No.
Because it's about to be a good time to use it.
Hey. Phew.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
You don't even
It gives him a crystal. Oh, baby.
too much.
If it was a different color, that could actually be useful. Aw, I just realized his actual attack animations are from the game. That's awesome.
Ready? Fight.
JT baby.
The one thing I need to fix in this current setup, if I'm going to be doing the happy hours here, is I need the chat bigger on my one monitor. Because I'm playing on a 42-inch TV, which means if I play from my desk, the field of view is way too close and actually strains my eyes. But I haven't adjusted the size of the Twitch chat on my one monitor to compensate. Sad. I also have a really awful field. Like, what is going on?
Hold up. No. Turbo kick.
Yellow seems like a good idea.
Hey. Time out. Go. Hold up. Jump. Stay.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I hate this one. You can't hard drop. You have to hold the down button. To a person who's trying to play fast, it's the worst. For new people, it's like, well, what am I even doing? Ninja magic. Oh. Well, that's awesome. That saved me a little bit. I might actually lose this one. I'm not feeling too confident. I'm still stuck in the thing. There we go. Okay. I know it's probably like counterintuitive, but the fact I can actually move fast again is like a sigh of fresh air.
You got it. Well, that hurt. You can't win.
Oh, I should have crashed the reds, maybe?
Hold up.
I don't know.
Wait up.
Are you gonna give me a red? Oh, is it just random then? Oh. That must be really annoying to... Holy crud. I really lucked out there. Spawn column for the win. Gotta keep that thing alive.
I got moved.
What does Hydra Scale do? What are you doing?
Jump. Go.
Holy crap, and I died. That's good stuff.
Ready? Fight!
Now I kinda know what Isaac does. Not really.
Hey.
I'm gonna keep that separated right now. Whoa, netcode kinda just went.
I got moved.
What is going on? Hello, game? Game? Hello? Okay, there we go. Disconnected. Beautiful. Damn it! Curse you! Yeah, there was definitely a network derp. That's okay, we can just do another match. Yeah, this game definitely needs some more work. They force you to close the software and reopen it. That's... I think I almost would have rather preferred the game to have had a more lax development cycle. Because on launch, the game definitely needed a few patches. This is more what I expected on launch, but even then, there's some things that should just already be there. Well, I definitely don't want to play as him anymore. Oh, what is this character? I don't have him yet. You know what, let's play as Jim. Most English name here, Jim. Jim. This is gonna annoy me. There we go. Now it's not as annoying because they line up. Gonna actually load. Okay, there we go. Rolling into action.
Screw you guys. All right.
Some J Turbo.
Ready? Fight!
Okay. That was totally unintended. But if it works, it works.
Hey. Pretty good, right? Check it out.
Okay. What?
What? Wait up.
Yeah, that's good right there.
JT, baby. Hold up.
You know a red's gonna drop right in there, so I'm not even gonna bother. Just have to survive now. Ooh. Yeah, that's oh! That's nasty, I apologize. That hurt.
Ready?
Holy heck. That hurt. That hurt me. Reminds me of playing puzzle. I can't say the L syllable today. I don't know why. Or letter. I don't even have my vocab straight. I would like to play as Honda, and one of the things was you'd build like a 2x6 or 2x8. So the rush to get that in as soon as possible was like on when the match started. But when you got it off, it was so satisfying. It just did so much damage. Oh boy. Yeah, that hurts.
Pretty good, right? Check it out. Hey, go. Wow. This was for Tony. What? That hurt. Check it out. Turn the kick.
What is my defensive thing? Shotgun blast, perfect. Although that's a huge beater just for one shotgun blast. Like, what the heck?
Check it out.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, no I'm not. If it didn't realize that I was caught there, I would have survived because that was the right color.
Ready? Fight!
That's what I get for being super greedy. I should have just popped the reds when they were still high enough. And I would have been fine.
Eat your broccoli. No! You like that? Eat this. Go. That hurt. You
Sure. The best thing to do.
That hurt. Hey.
And, yeah. I personally find Jim the most annoying due to that offensive move right there. 'Cause you can't do anything. You're literally hopeless. I remember there being talks when the game first came out about how Jim is low tier, but anything that literally takes away your ability to play is really bad in my books. Because there's nothing you can do. Like, yeah, you can try to get out of it faster by moving the joystick left and right, but like, you're still paralyzed for a moment. So if I decide to send like a massive barrage there, you can't do anything. We can realize that's what his thing looks like. That was a good game though. That was a good game.
A powerful evil must be stopped.
Let's play as Helen. Yeah, sure. We'll play as Helen. Yeah. Future Crystal Crisis happy hours, if they happen, get rid of the actual logo on the screen, because I think the loading screen does more than enough. It's just like kind of redundant. What series is she from? Like, don't know half of these characters. Like, who's Knight? What game is he from? Who is he a Knight for? I'm sure Wikipedia will tell me, but like, jeez. Ow. Yeah, sure. I might be dead. Just saying. Absolutely dead. My output there was not what it should be. You can even see based off the score that Solitaire was doing way better. It's me just being greedy on this strategy. It's what it is. Gotta know when to cut it off and actually let it proc. Otherwise, you just have a filled thing and you pop out. And that does nobody any good. Where's my offensive? Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Completely messes up your stuff. If you had something good going there, let me completely destroy it. I'm that nice. Oh boy. See, I don't know if that actually did anything because I don't have any clusters. Oh boy. That's all I can do. What is my defensive? Oh, it just gets rid of the damage that's coming in. Okay. I suppose that's useful. Oh, it provides like a barrier, minus 18, so it will shield me from 18 damage when it appears. That's actually pretty cool. Talon's pretty alright. I will go, she's pretty alright.
Ready? Fight!
She seems like a balanced character. That's how I'll put it. In a game like this, when you have so many different characters and everything, it's hard to keep things balanced, but I think Helen is a good one. No, I messed that up. Oh, I don't. I just lost it. What? Okay. I was very worried it disconnected me again for a second. And that actually hurt. That was a good use of the super right there, because that hurt. But I think mine is worse.
You win.
Games are a lot closer though. I like it.
The greatest heroes have assembled
Somebody else
to
to play
face
as.
the greatest evil.
Yeah, let's go with Ina. Ina has the revolver? Yeah, because if I remember my playthrough on the first day I got this game, Ina, Abin, and Jim from the same franchise, whatever the franchise is. And Tina shoots out a thing with, and so does Jim. Abin just doesn't shoot. Because he's cool, and he's like Indiana Jones. Fine stuff.
Ready? Fight!
Yeah, that's a thing.
Ready? Fight!
I've figured out when to actually cut off the cluster. That's what they're called, the cluster. Nope.
You win.
Yeah, sticking. That's the whole strategy. Stick to building and then just let it pop when that big gem shows up. If you actually save the other crystals, when you pop the one color, it'll probably touch another color,
The
which will
power
then
of
chain
the red
reaction,
crystal cannot be
and you end up
contained.
getting somewhere. Play as Kawase. We'll go with Kawase. Or Kawase. Loss. I do like the character models in the game though, like they did do a good job modeling that. Oh, that shadow is like a low resolution. Dang. Aw, lost connect. What is with this game? Come on, Nicholas, fix your stuff. Never give up. Read your own memos. Not custom play. Go back. I want to do like one more best of whatever it is, and then I think that'll be it for the night.
The greatest heroes have assembled to face
Is that
the
playing
greatest
as?
evil.
Yeah, we'll do a best of 5 or whatever these matches are, and then I think we'll call it. Because I'm starting to get tired.
Ready, fight!
That was completely unintentional, but I'm glad it worked out. Oh, that is, yeah, that's ow. Yeah, I don't know if Knight's super actually does anything if I don't have any clusters. Otherwise, I think, I don't know.
Ready, Fight!
I don't know what I did there. I mean, comparing these two games, because I just keep making parallels to Puzzle Fighter Mobile, which is really the thing to compare this to, since both are... Wow, I didn't rotate that. New takes on the series. This one just without the name. I think Puzzle Fighter Mobile did it better with the attacks, where it's just create a gem of this size, and then when you do it, it creates extra. It does like a special bone. You get like you get the fight animation, and it does the extra amounts of damage on top of whatever you're doing. But obviously, they can't just copy that as is, because that would not work out very well. Oh, what is going on? I don't know if it's from my end or the server's end or like... But I think that's the game just telling me it's time to go to bed. I have work in the morning. So thank you guys for playing. It's good playing with you, Solitaire. Yeah, so there's going to be a happy hour next month. Join the Discord server to give suggestions, to vote on what the game's going to be, vote on a time frame, all those things, give feedback, maybe what you'd want to see in the future for this. And yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining in. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.